Tiriano, building bonds, building future.
A very good morning, everyone. Once again, welcomes you. And as in the last class, we studied about the different things in the understanding of laws. And now, in this class, we will study about the Minimum Wages Act 1948. So, what was the Minimum Wages Act 1948? So, in that, we will study. Minimum Wages Act was basically the act which provides to be landmark in the labor history of India, and main provisions of the act includes जो ये 1948 का जो एक्ट था, ये जो कम से कम जो वेजेस चाहिए, भत्ता चाहिए, वेतन चाहिए, उस पे ये बात करता है. उसके अंदर जो प्रोविजंस हैं, यू कैन सी हियर दैट प्रोविजंस. Fixation of minimum wages for notified scheduled employment in India. There are 45 scheduled implement recognized in the center and 1222 in the state. लगभग 45 शेड्यूल जो हैं वो क्या हैं, सेंटर में रिकग्नाइज किए गए हैं, और लगभग 1222 एंड 1222 इन द स्टेट. सो ये फिक्सेशन होता है. Certain amount is fixed by the government, or it is mentioned in the act through which one can pay the amount to the workers, and they are scheduled there. Then agriculture, construction and security services come under both center and state. As you have studied, there are three types of list: union list, current list, or state list or concurrent list. So union list, state list and concurrent list. So in these three lists, there is center list, that is union list, state list, you know very well about the state list, and there is a one common list for both state and center, that is called concurrent list. So in the concurrent list, what is mentioned here? The matter related to the agriculture, construction and security services comes under both the center and state. 1222 जो है वो क्या है, सेंटर में, स्टेट में किया गया इम्प्लीमेंट जो शेड्यूल है. एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट इन इंडिया, देयर आर 45 शेड्यूल इम्प्लीमेंटेड रिकग्नाइज्ड इन द सेंटर. केंद्र में लगभग 45 और 1222 जो है इट इज़ देयर इन द व्हाट, स्टेट. सो दीज आर सम ऑफ द प्रोविजंस that includes in the Minimum Wages Act 1948. So let's see second. Then the government could fix minimum wages for work done in the certain period. Means government can also fix minimum wages, यानी न्यूनतम भत्ता, न्यूनतम मानदेय, न्यूनतम जो उनका remuneration है, it is fixed by the government, and it could also fix minimum remuneration given to workers who work according to the number of pieces they make, especially in the handicraft sector. It means sometimes it is also like a vendor work where one can make money by doing a number of works which is there in the handicraft section, and it is called remuneration, and the work where minimum wages are given in the a certain period of time for which they had worked. Then the minimum wages covered all workers in the agricultural, industrial and small scale sector, including farm laborers, landless laborers, factory workers, people working in cottage industries and construction workers. Means these are some of the minimum wages provided or covered to all section of the workers, either they are from agricultural, industrial and some small scale sector, including farm laborers, landless laborers, factory workers, etc. So they are given. Cotton industries worker also had given some remuneration, or you can wages, and construction workers also got some, that is the minimum wages. It means minimum wages means it's a minimum amount given to the workers, if they had work, or they had done any special work, or they had done the work, then only they are eligible to get the wages. It depends up to the industries. It depends up to the capacity of the time. It depends upon the skill of that particular labor. That's why there is one parameter set by the government. There will be a law, and it was passed in 1948, in which मिनिमम वेजेस एक्ट वॉज पास्ड कि कम से कम जो है वो भत्ता कितना देना चाहिए. इट वॉज फिक्स्ड बाय द government, and it is suggested by the act. Then in the minimum wages act 1948, there is the act laid down definitions of certain terms in order to help people understand and interpret this act correctly. Means the definition itself having certain terms in order to help people. Means the term, if you are having any doubt regarding that law or wages minimum wages act, so in that you can go and you can directly understand by reading the definition of that remuneration and that wages or minimum. Okay, so that is there. Then wages means all remuneration expressed in terms of money payable to a person who fulfills the terms of contract of employment. If I assigned you for a particular work, then you will be eligible to doing that work, and after doing that work you will charge some amount, and that amount is payable by the employer whomsoever is employed to you. Okay, आपने जिस किसी को रखा किसी खास काम के लिए, किसी काम के लिए, तो उनका यह दायित्व होता है कि उनको उस काम के लिए उनका जो हक है, उनके जो पैसे उन्हें दिलाया जा सके. That is there, and all the terms are fulfilled, and okay, which was there in the contract. And on the higher post you can understand that is the you can say offer letter is also there, and after offer letter there will be some extra privilege given to you. So these are some of the things which is there, and it comes under minimum wages act. So you can easily understand what is the minimum wages act, कि कम से कम कितने पैसे देने चाहिए, क्या उनकी मेहनताना होना चाहिए, कितना मेहनत किया है. According to that they can got the minimum wages, okay, or the salary, you can say that. So that is about the minimum wages act 1948. Then we talked about the minimum wages act 1948. Then we will talk about the maternity benefit act 1961. Why we are talking such a kind of act here in front of you? What is the purpose? Actually you would able to understand that what was the time when the people was very much worried about the rules and regulations, but now it is possible to follow the rules and regulation, because there are various laws which binds people not to do anything which is not suitable for the society, and it is inappropriate. It means ये सब चीज़ें मैं इसीलिए आपको बता रहा हूँ क्योंकि इसमें कुछ चीज़ों का ध्यान रखा गया है. जैसे कि अभी मैंने मिनिमम वेजेस एक्ट बताया, अब मैं मैटरनिटी बेनिफिट एक्ट 1961 बता रहा हूँ. ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? इससे आपको ये पता चलेगा ब्रिटिश टाइम से लेकर के, एंशिएंट टाइम से लेकर के आज तक किस तरह से बदलाव हुआ है, क्योंकि कुछ चीज़ों में भी बदलाव होता चलता आया है, इसलिए यहाँ पर भी बदलाव होना बहुत आवश्यक है. ठीक है. सो द मैटरनिटी बेनिफिट एक्ट्स यू आर गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड नाउ. As you know, a need was also felt to look, after the welfare of women workers. Consequently, Maternity Benefit Act 1961 was asked to grant benefit to women workers employed in registered factories only. The benefit consists this. It means whomsoever is working in the registered company, and the female, especially I'm talking about the pregnant women, जो भी हैं, अगर वो मैटरनिटी बेनिफिट चाहिए उनको, तो शी मस्ट must be working in some registered organization or the firm where the different provisions and different employed benefits consist, and that benefit can be understood with the example of in this way. So at least 12 weeks of paid holiday before and after childbirth was made mandatory. लगभग 12 वीक की बात करें, 12 वीक, it's talking about 12 week, 12 7 जा 84 days, at least 3 months leave is allowed for the woman whom so is working, okay, in any firm or industries. So it is mandatory. So 12 weeks of paid holiday means that you will also get some of the amount, आपको पैसे भी मिलेंगे अगर if someone is working. Any woman worker who has worked for minimum of 18 days in a factory is eligible to claim the benefit under the act by her employer. अगर कम से कम 80 डेज़ आपने काम किया हो किसी भी कंपनी में, फर्म में, संस्थान में, देन यू कैन क्लेम फॉर मैटरनिटी बेनिफिट एक्ट 1961. आप बेनिफिट के लिए उस कंपनी को आप चार्ज कर सकते हो. यू शुड हैव टू पे मी 12 वीक्स ऑफ पेड अमाउंट. देन women worker also are also restricted from performing hazardous job during the pregnancy period. इसमें एक और provisions है कि no one woman will work, okay, any hazardous work or any risky work inside the factory, inside the company, inside the organization, okay, during the what, pregnancy period. If some lady is pregnant, then at that time it is the responsibility of the factory and the company. They should not allow them to perform such a kind of hazardous work because it's completely illegal. It means, I hope you understood what the law really want to say. You can see here the Government of India's Maternity Benefit Amendment Bill 2016. Some of the changes are also taking place about 2016, like facility permits her look after the child even during work. उनके बच्चे का ख्याल भी रखना किसको है, कंपनी की रखेगी. Will facilitate adoptions. अगर किसी के पास बच्चे नहीं हैं तो उनको फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड करके वो अडॉप्ट कर सकते हैं बच्चे. Then mothers get time for exclusive breastfeeding the child. बच्चों को, माँ बाप को चाहिए कि बच्चों को क्या करे, बच्चों के लिए बच्चों को ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग यानी दूध पिलाने के लिए भी समय देना चाहिए कंपनी को. ये नहीं कि 8 hours means 8 hours you can ask to work. Means this bill is also suggesting that she should get the time for the breastfeeding to her child. Okay, that is that. Then mothers get time to recuperate before she gets back to work. जब तक उनको भी रिकर्परेट करना चाहिए, she gets back to the work, जब तक वो काम पे वापस ना आ जाएं. ठीक है. हेल्थ कंसर्न्स ऑफ कमिशनिंग मदर्स ऑल्सो टेकन केयर ऑफ. उनको हेल्थ कंसर्न रखना पड़ेगा. It is the responsibility of the factory to take care about the particular woman whomsoever has given the birth to a child. Okay, so that are some of the amendments are required, and the bill is presented in 2016, and now I think it's become an act. Then the next point which we are having, that is called wages code. What is wages code? Code means Sanghita. Everywhere there is code of conduct. Sometimes that is called protocol is important. Wages का क्या नियम है? Okay, so we will study here what are the wages code, why it is important, is there any democracy possible, or is there any possibility in the factory, okay, to take help of the people without wages? Not, it is not possible. Then what will happen? Wages code 2019. This code is introduced in 2019, and in that it is mentioned, in further attempts at improving the condition of laborers and to reform the labor laws, the Parliament of India passed in August 2019. It means improvement the condition of laborers and reform the labor laws. It was important. Then the Parliament introduced the law in 2019 in the Parliament to making what? The improvement condition of the laborers. Labor के और workers के क्या है? कि लाइफ स्टाइल को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए, उनका इकोनॉमिक स्टेटस, सोशल स्टेटस को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए इन्होंने एक लॉ और एक्ट पास किया, दैट वाज नोन एज वेजेस कोड 2019. Then the Code on Wages 2019 of the Wages Act, which consolidates the provisions of 4 previous laws into one code. It means okay, so it was passed and 4 previous laws into one code. In the one code, all the 4 previous laws are mentioned. Okay, so you can understand in the Code of Wages 2019 of the Wages Act, which consolidates the previous 4 laws which we studied. What was that laws? That laws was based on, just wait, based on Maternity Benefit Act 1961, then Minimum Wages Act 1948, then Payment of Wages Act 1936, okay, and then about the regulation. Okay, so that all are the basics through which we can understand about the Wages Code 2019. The 4 labor laws: Payment of Wages Act, Minimum Wages Act, Payment of Bonus Act, and Equal Remuneration Act. These are 4 acts, means labor laws: Payment of Wages Act first, Minimum Wages Act second, Payment of Bonus Act 3, and Equal Remuneration Act 4. These 4 laws repealed after the enactment of the code. These 4 laws repealed after the enactment of the code, and that code was Wages Code 2019, and the code aims to make universal what? Provisions for minimum wages and timely payment of wages to the workers in the country. Okay, so this code what aims? It makes universal provision, means it will be the common for all, that minimum wages and timely payment of wages to the worker in the country, means there must be the minimum wages should be given, and it should be universal to all. हर कोई को इसका अधिकार मिलना चाहिए, and also timely payment is important. If you had worked and you are not getting your salary, it's completely illegal. So what is the legal? Legal means they must have to pay the salary at the amount, okay, instead of your work, instead of behalf of your work and hard work. Okay, so that is about the Wages Code 2019. अब देखें कोड ऑन वेजेस बिल 2019 था क्या. सबसे पहले कवरेज. व्हाट वाज द कवरेज? कवरेज वाज द कोड विल अप्लाई टू ऑल एम्प्लॉयज़. हर एक एम्प्लॉय पे कोड क्या करेगा, ये अप्लाई होगा. द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट विल make wages related decisions for employment such as railways, mines and oil fields among others. oil fields, railway सब के लिए क्या करेंगे, wages के लिए अलग से क्या करेंगे, fill लाएंगे, related decision लेंगे, and then state government will make decisions for all other employment. Whatever is central in the central list, the decision will be taken by the central government, and remaining thing with the decision based on remaining thing will be taken by government, state government. Understood? Then what is floor wage? The central government will fix a floor wage, taking into account living standards of workers and geographical areas. The minimum wages decided by the central and state governments must be higher than the floor wage. Okay, in case of existing minimum wages fixed by the central or state governments are higher than the floor wages, they cannot reduce the minimum wages. Means why I read this statement? I read this statement through which you are able to understand that. Means whatever provisions are there, it should be followed because it provides enormous amount of knowledge and the authority to the people if state government and central government are going to decide anything about the wages, then they must take care about the people. It must be beyond the floor wages. जो न्यूनतम राशि से भी जो कम होते हैं वो कम से कम उससे अधिक होना चाहिए, फ्लोर wages से ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. जब existing minimum wages fixed by the central or state government are higher than, always higher than floor wages, they cannot reduce the minimum wages. Minimum wages cannot be reduced. Okay, minimum wages से कम नहीं होगा. अगर आपने गवर्नमेंट ने फिक्स कर दिया कि 8 घंटे मजदूरी करने में 500 रुपये मिलते हैं, तो आप 490 या 499 भी नहीं कर सकते हैं लीगली. अगर आप 499 करते हैं, इट्स इलीगल. Then fixing minimum wages. Minimum wage will be notified by the central or state government based on time or number of pieces produced, and will receive and revised at the interval of not more than 5 years. 5 साल से कम में उस पैसे में कोई रिवाइज नहीं होना चाहिए. वो बढ़ सकता है, घट नहीं सकता है. So minimum wages, the central or state government may take into the account factors such as skill of workers and difficulty of work. So minimum wages should be also decided on the basis of what? First one is skill of the workers. If workers are skillful, then no issue, they are very much eligible to get the minimum wages. And someone is also having the capacity to work in the difficult situation or adverse situation, they are also required, they are also eligible for the amount, okay, that is called minimum wages. So while fixing state government and central government, they are taking care about these two basic parameters: skill of the workers and difficulty of work. Understood? So the permit of wages, payment of wages is also important. The bill will ensure that employee getting the monthly salary, okay, are whatever monthly salary they are getting are paid by the 7th of the following months. Okay, those working on a weekly basis will be paid on the last day of the week. जो weekly basis काम करते हैं, last day week के last day में उनको मिलेगा. Daily wages को should get them the same day. जो डेली काम मजदूर करते हैं, आते हैं आज काम कल चले गए, तो सैलरी आज के आज हैंड टू हैंड उनको देना पड़ता है. ठीक है, चलिए. देन इट इज़ emphasized that states will notify payment of wages to workers through digital mode. Government of India or the state government is right now completely digitalized, and they are also paying the amount through the digital platform like NEFT and some other facilities they are providing. So minimum wages act can be understood through this chart or diagram, in which it is covering the topics, then floor wages and the fixing of minimum wages, payment of wages. So all these things are there. Then because we are studying अंडरस्टैंडिंग द लॉज, इसके अंदर आप लोगों ने बहुत चीज़ देखा कि लॉ अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए क्या क्या चीज़ें ज़रूरत होती है, किसी भी लॉ को समझने के लिए उसके लिए क्या इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट्स हैं. ठीक है, सो ऑल दिस थिंग वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी हियर. सो वेरी फर्स्ट, द भोपाल गैस ट्रेजेडी, इससे लॉ कैसे बना? वेरी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन. भोपाल गैस ट्रेजेडी, आपको पता है कि वहाँ की एक फैक्ट्री थी. ओके, उस फैक्ट्री में क्या हो गया? ब्लास्ट हो गया और उससे बहुत सारे लोग डेथ कर गए. इवन केमिकल इतना टॉक्सिक था, स्टिल देयर इफेक्ट्स कैन बी ऑब्जर्व, कैन बी सीन, ओके, इन द नियर बाय लोकेशन. सो व्हाट वाज द समरी, व्हाट वाज द बिगिनिंग? So the Bhopal gas tragedy of 1984, the date was 1984 was the year when Bhopal gas tragedy took place and resulted due to the leakage in a poisonous gas from a Union Carbide plant in Bhopal. Union Carbide plant जो भोपाल में था, उससे क्या हुआ? लीकेज हो गया गैस का, and that gas was methyl isocyanate, MIC. Okay, and spreaded the movement for protection of the environment in means बहुत सारे जगहों पर इसका प्रोटेस्ट होने लगा कि अब जो लोग मरे उनको क्या किया जाएगा. फिर they started movement related to the environment should be taken care, people should take care about the environment. They are just trying to become money oriented people, सिर्फ money पे ध्यान देते हैं, otherwise they are not taking care about some other things. So the accident at this plant resulted in immense loss of human life, crippled many and affected the future generations. बहुतों को अपंग और अपाहिज बना दिया, बहुतों की जान चली गई, और उसके बाद इससे आज भी वहाँ का जो जनरेशन है वो इफेक्टेड है. ओके, सो दैट इज़ अबाउट द भोपाल गैस ट्रेजेडी. Then the act relates to the protection and improvement. Okay, that act was for the protection and improvement of human environment as well as the prevention of hazards to humans and other living creatures. Means other living creatures के साथ साथ humans का भी protection होना चाहिए. उनका जो protection और improvement है environment का होना चाहिए, human environment का, और hazardous to human and other living creatures का जो concept था, it must be done. Okay, so that was there. Then it is also required constant monitoring by the government authority is to ensure that the laws are made and enforced. It is also required, यह भी जरूरी थी कि constant monitoring होना चाहिए by the government authority is to ensure that the laws are made and enforced. उनको ensure करना होगा law बन चुका है और इसको हम enforce कर सकते हैं. That was there. Then the second point after that Bhopal gas strategy, there was one of the law and which was passed, that was the Environmental Protection Act. It was started in 1986. Then we are having the next point, that is laws and dissent. What is the law? You studied any rule regulation which is there made for in the favor of the people. Okay, it protects the rights and also provides the positive attitudes among the people or among the citizens to work hard and no need to worry about the security and threats, because laws are the best commanding factors in the country like India. Okay, so if there are laws then there is a dissent as well. अब dissent क्या है? कानून तोड़ने वाला, जो कानून का उल्लंघन करने वाला, ठीक है, that is called dissent. So अगर जहाँ law होगा there is also possible for the dissent as well. Then the term of what I can say, disobedience means refusal to abide by law. Okay, तो term है और disobedience जो है that is means refusal abide by the law, कि refuse करना, जो कानून बना है उसका बहिष्कार करना. So in other words it means the refusal to obey the law that represent authority. They are never having belief over the authority. That's what they are doing this in this way. They are behaving in this manner. So for that purpose there is also some provisions through which one can be arrested and there will be imprisonment for them. So the goal of dissent is to bring about a change in the actions, policies, laws, okay, government and in the social and political system underlying it. It means जो dissent का होता है कि changes लाना चाहते हैं, वो चाहते हैं ये कानून इसमें ये होना चाहिए, ऐसा कानून इसमें वैसा होना चाहिए. So the goal of the dissent is, जो dissents थे उनका goal क्या है कि changes लाना है, to bring about a change in a action, okay, policies में, actions में, laws में, government and in the social and political systems underlying it, जो भी इसके अंतर्गत आते हैं सब के बारे में. Then dissent or disobedient take place under extraordinary circumstances and for justifiable reason. Okay, ये जो होते हैं take place under extraordinary circumstances, circumstances के अंदर होते हैं एंड ये का जो रीज़न होता है वो न्यायोचित होती है, न्याय के लिए करते हैं. ओके, सो दैट इज़ देयर. Then I hope I am able to make you understand about all kinds of laws through which you can understand why laws are important, why there is rules of court, Supreme Court, High Court, State Court, Subordinate Court, why it is important. So all that thing shows us in the last whatever we are studying. Okay, it is completely based on understanding laws.